So a very good evening to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So I hope you all are aware that today we'll be having a session on the CLAT 2022 All India Mega Mock Challenge. This current affairs analysis we'll be doing in this class. So let's start without wasting the time. So if I am audible and visible, just write in the comments, yes sir, you're audible. अगर मेरी आवाज आ रही है, आप एक बार comments में लिख दो, yes sir, you're audible, so that we can move on. Am I audible? This class. Yes. Okay. So first of all, this was the CLAT 2022 pattern of All India Mega Mock, which happened very recently, and I hope you are aware this is the CLAT pattern. And so this is English language, 30 questions. Then legal reasoning, 40 questions. Logical reasoning, 30 questions. Quantitative techniques, 15 questions. Current affairs including GK, 35 questions. And total there were 150 questions. And you were supposed to solve in 120 minutes. That is 2 hours, right? 2 घंटे में आपको 150 questions करने थे. If you are right, you will be given +1. If you are wrong, you will be given -0.25. अगर आप सही हो तो आपको +1 marks मिलेगा. अगर आप गलत हो तो 0.25 मार्क्स कट जाएगा. दैट इज हाउ द पैटर्न ऑफ क्लैट इज. और इसी पैटर्न पर वी आस्क्ड एक्चुअली. यस, ओके. सो बेसिकली देयर वर 6 पैसेजेस. ठीक है. So in after every passage there are 5 questions. So after 6 passages, and that is why 30 questions, 8 passages, so 40 questions from legal reasoning. 6 passages, 5 into 5 is 30 questions from logical reasoning, quantitative techniques. 3 passages into 5, so 15 questions, and current affairs 7 into 5 is 35 questions and all. Okay, so this is how 30 questions, and there were 30 passages and 150 questions were there in today's class. Okay, now what were the passages based on? So I'll be showing you some idea about it. The first one was about Umngot Dam project. So it's a project which was in the news last year in September regarding Meghalaya and all. So this is a dam project. Okay, I'll show you some those articles. Then draft Indian Antarctic bill. So this is very important. In fact, there is an Antarctic treaty based on it, right? Go and read about this Antarctic treaty. That's important. Okay. The next is 75th World Health Assembly. So there was we are talking about current affairs section, of course. Then the next one is Election Commission, which we have taken the article from PIB. So the new Chief Election Commissioner was appointed and all. Then World Forestry Congress from Down to Earth magazine. Then there was an article from Indian Express on Uniform Civil Code. I hope you are aware of Uniform Civil Code, Article 44. DPSP. Then Global Network Against Food Crisis, source is Down to Earth. So these are the articles from where we have asked questions from you all. Okay. So now, let me show you can say result. The final result I hope is like this. So the topper is Abhash, who has got rank 1, All India rank 1, and the score is 112.75 out of 150. So well done, Abhash. The second topper is Arnab, 110.5 marks. He's got second rank. Then the third one is Smriti. The score is 108 score out of 150, and the third rank is Smriti has the third rank. You can see. So these are actually you can say different marks. So this is you can say English 26.25, logical reasoning 31.25, or you can say legal reasoning 31.25, critical reasoning 23.75, quant 3.75, GK 27.75. So this is the sectional wise scores, right? So you can see it here. किसी का नाम है इसमें, anyone? Then the third after fourth rank is Ahana, 104 marks. Then fifth is Sudikshi Jha, also 103.25. So you can say fourth rank we give. Then Ashka, 102 score, you can say fourth rank, or you can say it, you can make like this fourth or fifth or sixth like this. Then seventh rank is Mohit Kumar. Then Ruben George has got 8th rank. Then Ritik Ranjan 9th rank, and Prakash 10th rank. Okay. Similarly, 11th rank has been actually 2 people have got 11th rank because exactly same marks is there. Prachi Wagle and Vinayak has got 11th rank. Then 13th rank is Akash Yadav, 14th rank is Vedika, 15th rank is Alice, 16th rank is Ankush Bagla, then 17th rank is Pallavi Sinha, 18th rank is Komal, 19th rank is Simar, and 20th rank is Karthik Sunkad. Okay, so these are the top actually 20 ranks. So anyone aware of this? Mock notification nahi aati? Okay, we will inform this. Okay. Yes, please join the Telegram channel. You will get the notification, Ayushi. Okay. 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 So anybody, किसी का top 20 में rank है? Anybody, please write in the comment if there is anyone in this. And we'll be discussing about the questions. जो question पूछा गया उसका थोड़ा सा basic discussion भी हम लोग करेंगे इस class में. Okay. Okay, but before moving on, एक छोटा सा small announcement है, and this announcement is that I hope you are aware that on 19th June at 6 p.m. we'll be having a detailed examination analysis of CLAT 2022. 2022 CLAT का जो पेपर होगा 19 जून को, उसके बाद शाम में 6 बजे डिटेल एनालिसिस होगा कि कैसा पेपर गया एंड ऑल. सो एक्सपेक्टेड कट ऑफ डिफिकल्टी लेवल, एग्जाम पैटर्न, गुड अटेम्प्ट एंड ऑल. सो बाय श्रीनिवास सर एंड निवेदिता मैम. सो यू कैन ज्वाइन इट लाइव. ओके. Yes, anyone, Ayushi and other people, there's a link which has been provided. उस पे click करके you can join the Telegram channel. So सारा notification input वगैरह you will get it there. Okay, Ayushi, you will get the notification of you can say anything like any new announcement or like this. So let's start with the passages which were asked. So we are talking about GK and current affairs section, of course. So the first passage was based on Umnaut project, or you can say Umnaut dam being made in Meghalaya and all, right? So that is why East Khasi Hill, Jayant Hill, they are of course from Meghalaya and all. So this was the passage. You can go and read it, because if I'll read it, then it will be a very long class. So this we have taken from The Hindu, 1st September 2021. So this is the article actually. Okay. After protests, Meghalaya dam project scrapped. ये article थी September 2021. You can see. So this is last year September article. ये पूछ सकते हैं because it is the range of 1 year के range में ये news है ना. So that is why we gave this passage. So our content team gave this passage and we have asked 5 questions based on it. So the first question was actually, basically the question was, जब भी question आए करे, please be careful. What is being asked? Is it asking correct or incorrect? ये बहुत important होता है, ठीक है? ये समझना that whether correct is being asked or incorrect is being asked. So here if you see it carefully, the incorrect statement they are asking, which of the following is are incorrect regarding Great Barrier Reef? So basically this is the incorrect statement, otherwise these two are fine. So आप उसको जाके पढ़िएगा. Let me tell you something about what is a Great Barrier Reef. So this is India, here is Australia, ठीक है? I hope you are aware of the thing called as corals. So corals जो है ना reef बनाता है, ठीक है? It forms reefs. Different types of reefs होता है, atolls होता है, barriers reef होता है, fringing reefs. Different types of reefs are there. Largest reef of the world जो है, जो कोरल से बना है, वो ऑस्ट्रेलिया के यहाँ पर ईस्ट में है, यहाँ पे. This is actually the region of Great Barrier Reef. ठीक है, यहीं पे मिलेगा आपको. World's largest reef कह सकते हो. Okay. और इनफैक्ट अब देखो यहाँ पे कोरल सी लिखा हुआ भी इसीलिए. So they have asked questions from Great Barrier Reef. It's important. Go and read it. Why this was an incorrect statement. So C is the incorrect statement here. Okay. So just remember it. Go and read about it. Yes, the year is different. It's not 1985. It's some other year. Yes, some people have written it even. Yes, Karthik. Okay. The next one is which of the following dam is not built on Brahmaputra basin? I have taught many times that Brahmaputra you will find in northeast of India. So this is northeast of India. So the Brahmaputra river goes like this, right? ठीक है. अब देखो Nagarjuna Sagar Dam, many of you must have read it. You will find it's in southern India. Yes, but I think it's some Krishna river as far as I could remember. Yes, you will find in Andhra Telangana region. You will find this Nagarjuna Sagar Dam. ठीक है. Even with the help of elimination, if you are not aware of B, C and D, you could have easily answered it कि Nagarjuna Sagar तो South India में है. Brahmaputra is in northeast of India. So how can that be an answer? So the answer was A. You should have applied your logic here. Okay, the next one was Sambar Lake, which is a very famous lake in Rajasthan, was declared as Ramsar international importance. I mean, it's a wetland of international importance under Ramsar site in 1990. Okay, and the next question was कि where is Sambar Lake located? Rajasthan. ये सब मैंने static GK में पढ़ाया है. This is the largest salt water lake in India. ठीक है? Okay, go and find out one more thing. Which is the largest freshwater lake in India and which is the largest brackish water lake in India? इसको जाके find out कीजिए. ठीक है, so that is why these are very important questions. Okay, the next one was which state government has recently scrapped agreement with private projects of Umnot hydroelectric power project. इसी पर पूरा बेस्ड क्वेश्चन ही था मेघालय का. This was, मैंने आपको हेडलाइन भी दिखा दी, based on मेघालय and all. So that is why you should be aware of this. अगर आपको हेडलाइन पता होता you could have easily answered it, है ना. देखो मैंने दिखाया भी था इसीलिए हेडलाइन. This is मेघालय डैम प्रोजेक्ट, so just remember it. ठीक है, हाँ, yes, Wuller Lake fresh water, yes, Shawari, हाँ. Okay, let's move on to the next one, and the next passage was actually regarding marine protected areas, Antarctic bill and all. Antarctic bill important है, इसको पढ़िएगा जाके, ठीक है. Antarctic bill is very important. That is why we are doing the discussion here. अब देखो, एक कौन स्पॉन्सर्ड प्रपोजल ऑफ ए यूनियन, एक्चुअली ये कौन सा ए, यूरोपियन यूनियन की बात कर रहा था. सो ठीक है, सो ए इज नथिंग बट यूरोपियन यूनियन. सो ए यू कुड हैव A was replaced, एक European word was replaced from with A, ठीक है. For designating East Antarctica, Weddell Sea, ये सब अंटार्कटिका के पास है, Weddell Sea you will find, ठीक है, as marine protected areas and by Ministry of Earth and Sciences. तो ये क्वेश्चन आया था, ठीक है. So this was actually from Indian Express, dated 1st October 2021, लिखा है ना. And this is the article. Actually, India backs move to designate East Antarctica, Weddell Sea as marine protected areas. यानी इंडिया सपोर्ट किया इसको कि ईस्ट अंटार्कटिका और वेडल सी को मैरीन प्रोटेक्टेड एरिया डिक्लेयर किया जाए. सो फ्रॉम हियर वी हैव आस्क्ड द पैसेज एंड द क्वेश्चंस वेयर व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज अ मैरीन प्रोटेक्टेड एरिया. इसमें से कौन सा मैरीन प्रोटेक्टेड एरिया है. तो बेसिकली ऑल थ्री आर करेक्ट. ओके, देयर इज वन होमवर्क. Go and find out कि रॉस सी कहां पर है और महात्मा गांधी मैरीन नेशनल पार्क कहां पे. Go and find out. It's a homework because these are important. A और C को find out करो कहां पे. These two are important. Yes. Yes, Wuller Lake is in Kashmir, right? Daraman. Okay. Yes. Largest freshwater lake. Brackish water, largest brackish water is Chilka Lake in Odisha. हाँ. Brackish water lake, right? Vanshika. हाँ. Okay. The next question was again we have asked incorrect. यानी आपको ये बताना था कि इसमें से गलत कौन सा है. So basically none of the above was incorrect. इसका मतलब है all three were right. So go and read it. Marine protected area के बारे में there are 3 statements. Go after the class is over, pause the class and read it. इसको पढ़िए कि marine protected area के बारे में detail, because you should have some idea about it. These things are in the news, so you should be aware of it. Now the next one is where is the headquarter of Convention on Conservation of Antarctic Marine Living Resources situated at. ये कहाँ पर located है. Convention on Conservation of Antarctic Marine Living Resources. तो ये आंसर was ऑस्ट्रेलिया में है, because of course अगर आप देखोगे भी मैप में तो नीचे में अंटार्कटिका है और ऑस्ट्रेलिया से नियरेस्ट है. इफ यू सी इट केयरफुली तो अप्लाई द लॉजिक कि पास में ही होगा कहीं पर, ऑफ कोर्स. सो दैट इज व्हाई यू कैन आंसर इट दैट ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज द राइट आंसर टू दिस. यस, ऑल ऑफ द 99% सही होता है. यस मयूर, राइट. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन वाज, देखो ये क्वेश्चन क्लैट वाले खूब पूछते हैं आजकल. मिनिस्टर कौन है, ये 2 मिनिस्ट्री मर्ज की गई जैसे क्लैट 2021 में पूछा था. सो यस, यू शुड बी अवेयर ऑफ द थिंग्स व्हिच आर इन द न्यूज़. द मिनिस्टर्स like Minister of State Independent Charge, Minister of Earth Sciences, Minister of Science and Technology. So the answer is Dr. Jitendra Singh. ठीक है, so just have an idea about these things. Ministers अगर कोई चीज न्यूज में उससे रिलेटेड जो मिनिस्टर है वो याद रहना चाहिए. Yes, महात्मा गांधी नेशनल मैरीन नेशनल पार्क. यस, अंडमान निकोबार. यस वंशिका. द नेक्स्ट वन इज ए. जो पैसेज में हम लोग डिस्कस करा रहे वो क्या था, यूरोपियन यूनियन. आई टोल्ड यू कि वो यूरोपियन यूनियन की बात हो रही. अब लॉजिक में लगाते हैं डैश यूनियन लिखा हुआ था, तो यहाँ पर आसियान यूनियन तो नाम है नहीं. यूरोपियन यूनियन डज मेक सेंस. अंटार्कटिक माइक्रो नेशनल यूनियन भी उतना सेंस नहीं बनना था. यूरोपियन यूनियन बहुत फेमस है, आप जानते भी होंगे. सो बाय पुटिंग द वर्ड्स यू कुड हैव फाउंड आउट कि ये वाला सही यहाँ पर बैठ रहा है. ओके, द नेक्स्ट वन इज द नेक्स्ट पैसेज एंड दिस इज about you can say World Health Assembly. So इसमें ये पूछा गया था, Union Health Secretary Dash has been appointed as the chairperson. So basically the Dash is asking about who is the Union Health Secretary. I have told you Health Minister, there is Health Minister. Health Secretary is the senior most IAS officer in that ministry. तो उसको Secretary word लिखते हैं. So he is a senior most IAS officer generally. ठीक है. ओके, सो डैश पूछा गया था. सो दैट इज व्हाट यू आर सपोज्ड टू आंसर. देखो ये द हिंदू की आर्टिकल थी, उसी से वी हैव टेकन. सो दिस इज द आर्टिकल एक्चुअली. हेल्थ सेक्रेटरी अपॉइंटेड एज चेयरपर्सन ऑफ कमिटी बी एट 75th वर्ल्ड हेल्थ असेंबली. यू कैन सी दिस इज May 2022 आर्टिकल. सो व्हाट इज, So in this actually there were a lot of things we discussed. सबसे पहले पूछा था कि आशा वर्कर्स जो होते, आई होप यू आर अवेयर कब स्टार्ट हुए थे. सो द ईयर इज 2006. ये थोड़ा सा टफ था बिकॉज नंबर्स याद रखने मुश्किल होते हैं. What was the theme of World Health Assembly? थीम क्या थी? It's not World Health Day. World Health Assembly जो कि WHO ने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था. So basically the theme was health for peace, peace for health was its theme this year. Okay. Okay. Then the next thing was that WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom, he has been reappointed, जैसा आपको पता होगा, इनको दोबारा अपॉइंट भी किया गया है, has announced 6 awards to recognize contribution to advancing global health and all. Who among the following is one of them? अब देखो, कभी कभी ना अप्लाई किया करो लॉजिक. जब क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में आशा वर्कर्स के बारे में पूछा है, इसका मतलब है कि बहुत ज्यादा चांस है कि यहाँ पे भी आशा की बात हो रही होगी. That might not be always true, but yes, sometimes logic works. That okay, they're talking about ASHA workers and all everywhere, so they must be talking about the same thing, right? So इसीलिए कभी कभी knowledge से ज्यादा logic से भी काम किया जाता है, and that these things actually work. ठीक है? So go and read it and get to know more about in detail about it. Yes. Okay. The next one was, when was the World Health Assembly 75th session held? Where, मतलब कहाँ पर हुआ था? So basically this is the headquarter of WHO. WHO का headquarter आपको कहाँ मिलेगा? जेनेवा, स्विट्जरलैंड. I have discussed so many times. तो थोड़ा सा लॉजिक लगाते, अगर न्यू दिल्ली में हुआ होता तो इतना फेमस होता कि आपको पता होता. सो यू कैड हैव एलिमिनेटेड द ऑप्शन ए कि नहीं यार न्यू दिल्ली में होता तो हमको तो पता होता, इतना न्यूज बनी होती. Yes, so you could have applied some logic कि we were talking about WHO headquarter जेनेवा, तो ज्यादा चांस था. So yes, you have to think logically in the examination. ठीक है? Then next वही डैश जो था, यूनियन हेल्थ सेक्रेटरी डैश. सो यूनियन हेल्थ सेक्रेटरी का नाम पूछे थे, सो दैट इज श्री राजेश भूषण इज द राइट आंसर. ठीक है? सो दिस इज व्हाट दे वर आस्किंग. ओके, द नेक्स्ट इज अबाउट द न्यू चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर. श्री राजीव कुमार अपॉइंटेड एज द न्यू चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर. निर्वाचन सदस्य कहते हैं, ठीक है, इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया को. सो बेसिकली दिस पैसेज वाज बेस्ड ऑन दिस and he was appointed recently on 15th May. देख सकते हो ये PIB के आर्टिकल है. PIB is a government official website. So from there you can see Shri Rajiv Kumar assumes charge as 25th Chief Election Commissioner of India. Okay, you can see it here. Now, so the first question was, देखो जब भी इलेक्शन कमीशन से रिलेटेड होता है तो क्या क्या न्यूज में होगा? इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड, चीफ इलेक्शन कमीशन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडी है कि नहीं, व्हाट इज EVM इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वोटिंग मशीन, व्हाट इज VVPAT. सो बेसिकली वोटर वेरीफाइबल पेपर ऑडिट ट्रायल सिस्टम. तो देखो पहले जो EVM इसको कहते हैं, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज EVM, वेयर यू हैव टू प्रेस द बटन. ये दोनों जो होता है ये VVPAT का एक्चुअली पार्ट है कि व्हेन यू प्रेस, लेट्स से यू वोटेड फॉर K पार्टी, यहाँ पे K लिखा हुआ है, तो यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ आ जाएगा. सी यू कैन सी इट हियर. सो द सिंबल, द पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज नेम इज लेट्स से K. दिस इज एन एग्जांपल. सो इट विल शो इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू दैट यू वोटेड फॉर K. यहाँ पे दिखा भी देगा प्रूफ के तौर पे. इसी को कहते हैं VVPAT. ओके, so that is what they are asking कि VVPAT का full form क्या है. I think it's very crystal clear, guys. Yes. The next one is, who was the first chief election commissioner. जब भी बात होती है तो आपने देखा होगा CLAT में भी they go in detail, they go back to the history and ask questions from here. So if the new chief election commissioner has been appointed, you should be knowing the first one. So the first one is basically Sukumar Sen, right? I hope you are aware of this. Okay, the next one is, which of the following parts of constitution deals with it? So I hope you are aware. Part actually 15, article 324. You should be knowing the article also. That's important. So basically election commission of India is a constitutional body. Okay, now the next one is, they were asking something about incorrect statement about election commission of India. गलत statement पूछा जा रहा था. The election commission of India is a judicial authority. आपको लगता है judicial नहीं, it's better to write quasi judicial. ठीक है, तो ये statement गलत हो गया actually. It's not a judicial body. Quasi judicial body means a judiciary like High Court, Supreme Court. Quasi judicial means similar to judiciary. It has some power similar to judiciary. So it's not a judicial body, it's a quasi judicial body. ठीक है? Election Commission of India administers election to Lok Sabha, Raj Sabha, State Legislative Assembly, President and Vice President. ये बात सही है बिल्कुल. That's absolutely correct that it conducts election for Parliament, State Legislative Assembly, Legislative Council, President and Vice President. But it does not conduct elections at state level. I mean at panchayat and municipality level, because there is something called as a State Election Commission, which is separate body. In every state, there is state election commission which conducts elections at the third tier of the government. Means we are talking about panchayat and municipality. Otherwise, Election Commission of India conducts election for state legislative assemblies there, MLA and MLC. But when we talk about panchayats and municipality, like what councillor, mayor and all, or you can say sarpanch, mukhya, panchayat, then there is state election commission, which is a different body, right? So 1 and 3 are wrong statement. And I hope you are aware that chief election commission plus 2 election commission members are there. So isme you could have applied the logic. Dekho, I have taught you many times that this is correct. So you could have eliminated this option at least. I have taught you many times that there is 1 chief election commissioner and 2 election commissioners. Okay. Then I have taught this also that this is wrong and this is correct. Ye bhi maine bataya hai. So you could have eliminated option 2 also. So you are left with this. So from that logic, you could have answered it also. Okay. So these 2 are incorrect statement. They are asking incorrect. Because some people are saying, sir, I have done it correct option. So you have to ensure in the examination whether they are asking correct or incorrect. So please be cautious about it, right? Shri Rajiv Kumar has been appointed as the 25th Chief Election Commissioner of India. Just remember it. These are important facts. The next one was basically, it's also related with World Forestry Congress. So there is an article from Down to Earth. It's a very famous magazine. They ask questions from here also. From Down to Earth magazine, they have asked questions previously also. This is a very famous environment magazine actually. Okay. So need to triple investment for restoring a degraded land by 2030, says Seoul Declaration. Seoul is the capital city of South Korea actually. Okay. So here the meetings happen and all, and Seoul Declaration was declared. So this is also, you can see it here, it's 16th May article. So very recent article actually. And they ask questions from recent news also. So now the first question was, which one of the following is one of the 8 missions under NAPCC, National Action Plan on Climate Change? So the answer is National Mission for a Green India. So with the objective of safeguarding biological resources of our nation and associated livelihoods. So basically the right answer is A, National Mission for a Green India. Okay, then the next one was, according to the recently adopted Seoul Declaration, the investment in forest and landscape restoration globally must be tripled by which year? Straight. So whatever we are investing today, let's say we are investing X rupees. So by 2030, we have to actually make it 3X, triple it. That is what the idea is. We have to invest a triple in forest and landscape restoration. Means we are talking about more afforestation, reducing the area under deforestation and all. That is the very idea about it. Yes. Then the next one is actually, which of the following is the capacity building framework created by UNFCCC conference parties to guide activities in forest sector that reduce emissions. So basically, this is the idea. RED. Reduce emission deforestation. So this the full form, if you read it, if you read the full form of REDD, this RE explains reduced emission, and this is the word that is there in red, and there is red plus plus also. Okay. So reduced emission for degradation of deforestation and all. That is the full form. Please go and read it. I don't remember the exact full form, but RE stands for reduce emission in here. Okay. So you can apply, you can say some logic, and you should be aware of it. Second, I am giving an example, one more thing. Please go and read about CAMPA funds. This is a fund, compensatory forestation fund and all. Okay. Go and read it because that is also important. Okay. The next one is how many participants were there? So basically 141 is a pure factual question. There's no tukkabazi here. The next one is C. They were asking about correct option now. Which of the following is correct about World Forestry Congress? So the answer was actually all of the above were correct. So you were supposed to go read it, and this contains a lot of information. Like Indonesia was the first to conduct it. This year it was hosted by Republic of Korea. I told you Republic of Korea is nothing but South Korea, and the capital of South Korea is Seoul, right? So that is why they use the word Seoul Declaration. Yes. Apply this logic. So that is second is also correct. The theme was building a green, healthy and resilient. 1, 2 and 3 all are correct. It promotes investing in forestry, and forestry is an investment in people and their livelihood, especially rural. So this is a common statement. There's no thing. So 4 can be very easily right. Means there is no anything to, you can say, check it and all. So basically the right answer were all of the above. And you can go and read more about it because इसको पढ़ लीजिएगा अच्छे से, understand it. Okay. Before moving on, there's a small announcement. Those preparing for the CLAT 2023, hardly 5 or 6 months is left. You can go for this course. What are the benefits? Expert guidance by NLU alumni, day-wise study plan, weekly performance test, faculty counseling guidance session, live classes will be there. If you have any query, you can call on this number 96500 Okay, now let's talk about another question, and this is being talked about uniform civil code. So basically an ex-state has appointed a former Supreme Court judge for implementing UCC, or the idea to implement uniform civil code. So basically this state is Uttarakhand. You must be aware of it. It was very much in the news. This is also a recent article from Indian Express. You can say Uttarakhand forms panel to implement uniform civil code. So it was in the news. So that is why we have discussed it. Okay, you can see. So who is the judge? So the retired judge is Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai. I hope you are aware of the name of the judge also. So which of the following state is the only Indian state that has implemented uniform civil code? So the answer is Goa, because Portuguese were there and they left in 1961. So we have slight different laws. And this is a very famous question actually. So Goa is the only state where we can find some sort of uniform civil code. The next is which article talks about UCC. I have taught when I was discussing DPSP, Directive Principle of State Policy. I taught so many times in the class that it's article 44. We have discussed many times. Okay. The next is who is heading the committee. I have told you she is a retired former Supreme Court judge. So her name is Justice Ranjana Prakash Desai. So the former Supreme Court judge is the head of the committee to implement uniform civil code. Okay, so C is the right answer. Who is the current chief minister of X state? So X is actually Uttarakhand state, I have told you, and recently the elections happened and Pushkar Singh Dhami has been reappointed as the chief minister. Okay, so just remember it, D is the right answer to this question. Just remember these facts. These are important facts coming in the news, so you should be aware of this. Okay. The next one is what is X? जब आपको पता चल गया, when you know it, कि we're talking about Uttarakhand, then yes, of course, you can answer it very easily. So it's Uttarakhand. The state has set up this. So X is Uttarakhand. Okay. The next one is we're talking about is related with Ethiopia and all. So food shortage and all. Basically, that is the idea from DT. That is from Down to Earth. This is actually food insecurity article. 40 million more people experience food insecurity in 2021 than 2020. So it says the report from Food and Agricultural Organization. Yes, you can see. This is also 4th May news. It's not very old. It's a very recent news. Okay. So that is why, especially when we talk about hunger and all, there is huge, massive in African nations. So these all are South Sudan, Madagascar. These all are African nations, right? Now, according to the report, State of Food Security, or SOFI report, State of Food Security and Nutrition report, which are the following has the largest stock of food grain in the world. So it's actually India, 120 million tons. So please remember it. D is the right answer here. The next one was which of the following is not the key drivers causing a rise in acute food shortage, food insecurity in 2021. So the answer is actually it's the answer should be D, not A. It's racial discrimination. See, conflict, weather extremes and economic shocks are the reason you can say which is contributing to the food insecurity. But racial discrimination as such is not. Okay? If racial discrimination leads to conflict, that is a different thing. But this is a common sense actually question. No need to have, you can say something like conflict. If there is a war happening, will it lead to food insecurity? Of course. Weather extremes, of course, it will lead to drought. Economic shock, of course, if there is economic, like the same thing happening in Sri Lanka. So ABC is logically correct. D is not correct. So they're asking not. Okay, so D is the right answer. Okay, the next one is as per the reports, conflict forced how many million people in 24 countries into acute food shortage. So conflict means if there is a war happening, civil war or something like this, it led to 139 million people into food insecurity. So A is the right answer to this one. Okay. Yes, Daraman, we have told it to mark it correct actually. Okay. We have discussed it and this can say we'll be correcting it. Okay. Okay. The next one is in which of the following phases of acute food shortage In which of the following phases of acute food shortage and security were Ethiopia, Southern Madagascar, South Sudan, and Yemen classified? So basically, these are the regions of Africa, especially you will find in the Eastern Africa mostly. So these are most severe phase actually. So if this is Africa, let's say, let me make this map. So here is Ethiopia, here is Sudan, Madagascar, these are here. There is only one country here, it's Yemen. So here is Saudi Arab, so here is Yemen. This is also a war-torn country because of civil war. So these all you will categorize it as most severe phase of acute food shortage. Okay. The next one is who released this report, Global Report on Food Crisis. So it's Global Network Against Food Cities. Okay. So just wait for a second. Yes, so Global Network Against Food Crisis. Yes. The next one is short form is GNFC. Okay, so this was all about the classes today. Some of the future plans, future classes, 14 June को 12 PM पे KD sir के साथ, Krishnendu Datta sir के साथ English language class. Then on 15 June 12 noon Krishnendu Datta sir's critical reasoning analysis. Then legal reasoning analysis 15 June with Surajit sir. Then quantitative techniques analysis 16 June with Gaurav Gupta sir at 2 PM. And yes, 19 June ko we'll be having a CLAT live analysis with top faculty, and on 26 June ALET live analysis with top faculty. So do join it in for these two analysis. Okay. So this is all about today's class. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.